Emily, you're with MHC Automation, so you're the messenger, right? You're not effectively, MHC isn't making the decision. It's just taking the data coming from the system that says, this is our decision. Please communicate it to the customer. So in that sense, when a claim decision becomes a communication, what do you need to do really well in that layer, in that process of, okay, we have a decision. Now we have to go tell Rao whatever that is. What are the things from a communication perspective that need to happen?
Yeah, there's two main aspects of that. The first one is the accuracy of the data that's being communicated. That decision has to be right. The defensibility from the insurer of why that decision was made is important. And so having that centralized content library of what are those decisions, how do you explain those, it becomes very important. The other aspect of that is the tone. A claims denial, the tone that you want to communicate to your customer is different than a renewal document or a claim that's been accepted. You want to take care with your customers on how you're communicating a denial. So when you think about sentiment and the presentation of the information, all of those becomes really critical at the communications layer. And that's what solutions like ours does. Having that ability to understand if there's a denial, there's a certain tone that needs to go with it. There's a certain level of information that needs to be communicated. And so having that ability to reuse content, to have standardization in how we're communicating to mass volumes of customers across products and regions and different types of communications becomes really important.